These are true scary horror stories that will keep you awake tonight. Real disturbing stories shared by people who lived through them.
I had just started my freshman year of college in my hometown. It felt exciting, but also a little overwhelming. I was only 17, living on campus for the first time. After a breakup, I downloaded Tinder. I just wanted to meet new people. That's when I matched with a guy named Asher. He seemed nice at first. A little socially awkward, but harmless.
Looking back, there were warning signs, but I ignored them.
After a few days of texting, he asked if I wanted to hang out in his dorm. At the time, nothing seemed strange, so I agreed to meet him. When I first met him in person, something already felt a little strange.
The more we talked, the more uncomfortable I started to feel.
We sat on his couch, almost cuddling, though it felt a little awkward. He kept apologizing, saying he'd never cuddled with anyone before.
I like you a lot, and I want you to stay forever.
I made up an excuse to leave and went straight back to my dorm. I got back to my dorm and tried to forget about the awkward hangout. Almost immediately, he started texting me again. He kept telling me how much he liked me. I told him I wasn't looking for any kind of relationship. Then he sent a message that made my stomach drop. He said he would wait for me and save himself for me. It was one of the creepiest messages I had ever received. I tried to brush it off and pretend it wasn't that strange.
But the messages didn't stop.
That's when I started to feel like something was seriously wrong. I tried to explain clearly that I didn't want anything romantic. His response came almost instantly. He started guilt-tripping me, saying no one would ever love him. I had been in manipulative relationships before, and I recognized it immediately. I told him I couldn't be friends with him. For a while, he didn't reply, and I thought maybe that was the end of it.
Then the messages started again, but this time they were angry.
Paragraph after paragraph kept appearing on my phone. He started calling me horrible names. I ignored every message. Then suddenly, the messages changed.
He started apologizing over and over.
He said I was his only friend. He even said he loved me. At that point, I realized this wasn't normal at all. He said he was outside my dorm room. But I wasn't even in town. I couldn't stop imagining him outside my door.
The thought alone made my skin crawl.
I told him to leave immediately.
But he didn't leave. Then he sent screenshots of my contact saved in his phone. It was filled with personal information about me. I still don't know how he found all that information about me. Seeing all that information about me was terrifying. I blocked him immediately. I blocked him on everything. I reported everything to the school. I hoped they would take it seriously. But nothing really happened. Then one day I saw him again. He noticed me too. I turned around and walked away as fast as I could.
I just kept walking and tried not to look back.
After that, I started watching my surroundings more carefully. And then I saw him again across the courtyard. I tried to blend into the crowd. Sometimes I would see him when I least expected it. I always tried to get away as fast as I could. After that, I never felt fully comfortable on campus. Whenever I saw him, I walked faster. Whenever I saw him, I walked faster. I always wondered if he was watching me. And the worst part was, he was still there. Years later, I still remember everything that happened. Sometimes I think back to those days on campus.
Even now, I sometimes feel like someone might be behind me.
The habit of checking behind me never really went away. Even a simple notification can make my heart race. Most of the time, it's nothing. But the memory never fully disappears. Sometimes I wonder if he might still be out there somewhere.
Even now, I stay aware of my surroundings. Old habits like this never really leave you.
Sometimes even a stranger passing by makes me tense.
Getting home always feels safer.
I still double-check my locks. Sometimes the memory comes back. Sometimes I still check the street. Most nights, there is nothing there.
But one question still stays with me. How did he know so much about me?
Life eventually returned to normal. Classes ended, and life kept moving forward. But sometimes, the memories still appear.
Even years later, I still check behind me.
The feeling never fully disappears. Even a small notification can remind me. Most of the time, it's nothing. But the memory never fully fades. And tonight, the street is empty.
And honestly, I hope I never find out.